What's up, YouTube world? The topic of this video is your inner God. So just wanted to share some information relating to that, right? So all of us, every single one of us, right? We all have an inner God within ourselves. God told me so as well. So your inner God is actually your own heart, man. So your heart is not just something that's pumping blood or distributing blood throughout your body, right? It's actually much more than that. I think it's probably one of the most underrated organs in your body, right? It's like spectacularly underrated, man. And I realize now that your heart is a lot more than just a pump, man, in your body. So in everything you do and everything you move toward, right? It's like you gotta follow your heart, right? Instead of using your brain or using your mind. It's kind of confusing at times. You can never get a proper direction when you think things over too much, right? But when you follow your instinct or your intuition, like it comes from within, it's below you, right? Not from the head. It's like if you follow your instinct or your gut feeling almost, right? So it's like you follow more of what you feel like, or what you feel deep within your heart, then you know you're in the right direction, man. So I feel right now that we need to actually we gotta wake the fuck up, right, and realize the true powers of our heart. It's like super underrated, man. And I mean, that's why they say the power is within you, right? So when you say, it's like your true power lies in the center of your being, right? So if you think about it, your overall self, the center of your being lies in and around your heart, right? So the way I see it now, it's like you yourself, I mean your inner God, you consist, like you are part of that you are like the individualized version of the whole, right? Like of everything. And then it's everything consists of the universal God. It's like God is in everywhere. God is everywhere. God is in everything. So you are like an individualized version of that, man. So actually my advice to you, or I really encourage you guys to put a bit of practice into this, right? And try to practice a bit more faith in yourself, and faith, and try to develop faith, right? I mean, day by day you keep on improving, right? So you try to develop faith in yourself. You try to develop faith in God, right? And then slowly and steadily you'll start to realize how awesome you actually are, right? And then even better, and how much greater you can actually become. So I think I've mentioned in some videos before, right? I mean, whenever possible throughout the day, right, you just try to bring your focus down to your heart, right? Instead of thinking things over when you're stressed up, or when you have mind chatter going on. I mean, you try, I mean, whenever you got to practice it, right? You bring your focus down, and you realize, right, that heart space that's within you, it's a place of pure peace and love, man. There's no chaos there. So I think for me as well, right, or for most of us actually, or probably for all of us, right, one of the thing is, although we already have the wisdom and the power of God within ourselves, right, I think the biggest thing is, even for me personally, right, like 2 years back or something, it's just that you first of all, either you don't realize it, or you don't want to believe that it is such, right? And you don't want to accept that fact, or it's a bit hard to accept, right? So it's like as time goes on, I think once you develop more faith, then you begin to see, or once you develop understanding, you start to see the picture is getting clearer and clearer, right? And all the fogs or brain fog starts clearing up, right? Or your mind fog almost starts clearing up. And then you start to see things a lot more clearly, man. So, if God is already with you, is already within your heart, what now?